Nobody. 1 minute you have a product that you're working on. The next minute, oh, there's this product. Before we know it, there is the one that we are wearing the shirt. Housmata.
I've done so many things that if I start to mention, people will start to feel like, how are you going to? I don't
Mention it.
Okay.
Ballet Cruz, you're not mad. You know why I like to say that to men who are pushing 30? Because they tell women who are pushing 30, nobody.
No. Opinion, I'm saying this to the camera now. I'm of the opinion that women are not meant to work. They are naturally supposed to be baby.
That 2020, that was when I started life. That was when, no, do you know why? That's what I'm saying, you're old. You're old. You're old soul. That was when I started life.
Okay, I didn't tell you the odd job that I did that.
You did?
I did an odd job.
Which job again?
One time, I worked in a car wash.
Hello my people, hello my clan, welcome to another video, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Buraola Olagoke. I'm a professional master of ceremonies, I'm an audio visual creator, a public speaking coach, and of course a YouTuber. This video is one of a kind. It's the first time I have a guest on my channel. You. Can somebody make some noise? Come on now. I have a friend, a brother, a G, because our brother zoned him, our friend zoned him. Nothing can happen between us. Love cannot happen because we are friends and we are siblings. You get that kind of thing.
It's not to look alike at some point.
Yeah, you get my point. So he's my friend, and I just want us to talk about everything and nothing. I don't know if that makes sense. First, let us even start with who is the person sitting right here. I don't even call him by his name. I just call him Ballet Cruz because that's what I saw on his social media platforms when I decided to follow him at the time. But he is Kudus Oyedeji, right? I got it correctly. I'm shocked that I got it correctly. I'm very shocked. He is Kudus Oyedeji. And when I say that I think that I'm a serial entrepreneur, he's my boss. Yes. So, like, do you know that Kudus, Ballet Cruz is what I'll call you. That Kudus sounds weird in my mouth. Ballet Cruz, all my life, all my adult life, since I've been 18, I've been an entrepreneur. I'll wake up one day and I'll have an idea and I'll pick it up. I'll try and I'll actualize it. You are the first person amongst my friends that will see that as my character. 1 minute you have a product that you're working on. The next minute, oh, there's this product. Before we know it, there is the one that we are wearing the shirt, Housmata, which I posted. By the way, I hosted the launch. My friend paid me. Oh, your friends, they pay for your business. You see, this one, he paid.
Feeling fly.
You have to feel fly. So, like, you are the first person that will see that he's a serial entrepreneur, like I am. I mean, in the sense of not even an entrepreneur, starting something, founding something. You are that person. Is it that you've always been like that as a child?
Okay, so I wasn't really entrepreneurial good.
Okay.
I was more focused on solving problems.
Okay.
So it's my goal to solve problems, right? I've done so many things that if I start to mention, people will start to feel like, how are you going to? I don't
mention it.
Okay, first in my life, the first thing I ever learned. But let me go from when I was small. When I was a little child, I usually fix up stuff in the house. The electrical guy in the house is me.
Okay.
So, and because my dad just trained us to always be a man and always like, you can't have your socket is faulty and you're calling an electrician. No, you fix it first. Yes, in the house. So, I'm the fix it guy.
Okay.
Then it pushed me to after secondary school when everybody was learning one work or the other. I learned computer engineering, hardware, computer engineering.
You mean Olokoshe?
Olokoshe.
For non-Yoruba audience, I mean he went to learn the trade. Just say trade. Which one is he went to learn? Like he took a course?
No, it was a course. So while everybody was speaking, yes, I took a proper course in computer engineering.
Really?
Yes, it was supposed to be a 13 weeks course.
Oh, it's a course. I thought you learned a trade.
No. It was a 13 weeks course. It was an proper institute.
That makes sense.
So when everybody was Koshe, I was actually doing computer engineering. But because I didn't get get admission that year, I continued working with that place, and I didn't even get my certification until a year and 2 months later.
Did you get paid when you were working?
No, I didn't get it.
So you were slaving?
No, I was interning.
And do you know why I like saying things like this? Because the way you said I worked for a year and something, there's somebody watching there that is thinking just be doing free things.
No.
You were interning.
I was interning.
I like that you said it plain that you were interning.
It wasn't enough to learn something. It was another thing to learn how it works in the real world.
Yeah, I really love interning. It's something that I have a thing for. But I just wanted to be sure that you were not.
While I was interning, I was getting gigs. So I was getting jobs to fix up stuff. And I was doing it in that same space without paying rent as well.
Makes sense. So you utilized the internship.
Yeah, my boss wasn't getting any time from me after my
training.
Yeah, but I was using their space to get gigs, and I would fix up stuff and yeah.
Okay, so you learned computer engineering.
And I'm in the midst of learning computer engineering. Yeah. Then I went into movie production. So I was first an actor.
Wait, reality of life. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Who acted? You were first an actor.
I have a movie on YouTube.
I see. Movie.
It's called The Crab. I was an actor on The Crab, and that was 2017.
You are way older than me. 2017, I was in secondary school.
In 2017, I was in uni already.
You don't need to say it. What do you mean? I say I was in uni already.
Yeah. So but before then, I loved movies. I always wanted to act. So I acted for a while, and then but because I used to write poems,
you used to write?
Yes, I used to. I still do.
Like you have a brain for writing?
Yes. Before I became all this tech thing,
you are so bad.
I was more creative than
not suffering, child.
I was more creative than I was technical.
So you wrote?
Yes, so I used to write. So then I started writing. I did a course in script writing because it was a proper movie school. So I did acting, and then I did script writing. Now I was writing scripts I could not act in, right, because of my face. So judged by my face now, me being closer to 30 than I am to 20, right now. And imagine what I looked like 10 years ago.
You look very young.
Very, very
You mean
small.
you are pushing 30? Vale Cruz, you're not married. No, I'm really cutting the pack of. So we already know that you've done a lot of things. Vale Cruz, you're not married. Yeah. You know why I like to say that to men who are pushing 30? Because they tell women who are pushing 30, they're not married.
No. I'm not one of that opinion.
I know you are not. That's why I'm asking you. Yeah, why are you not married?
I'm not married because I have a lot of things to fix up for marriage.
Okay.
No.
Personally, or they have been breaking your heart.
See, let me even say this. I'm of the opinion, I'm saying this to the camera now, I'm of the opinion that women are not meant to work. Not because we should not allow them to work.
Look into that camera and say,
not because they are not allowed to work.
Better.
But they are naturally supposed to be babied.
Okay, so you are looking for the funds to baby your woman.
Yes.
Oh, it makes sense.
So also because of my religion, also gives the woman a liberty to choose if she wants to work or not.
So you definitely know that you're like the breadwinner.
Exactly.
100% breadwinner.
So if I don't have some things fixed up by myself, for myself, I don't think I can be able to do that.
But you're pushing 30. That's a reality. I'm friends with someone who's pushing 30, and I just realized in this video.
So just like I said, I did movies.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I could not act, I could not act in the movies I said I was writing. I decided to take a course in movie directing. So I have a certificate. I have a proper certificate for all 3 things I did in the movie industry, and I did assistant directing for some movies. One of those movies went to cinema. One of those movies actually currently being numbers on YouTube. But I was an assistant director on that set. I'll call it an internship as well. After my learning, I needed to see real world applications of movie directing. So I've done that.
You've done that. When did you start tech?
Late 2020. Okay, mid 2020.
You are old. Because you're not old. I would say because you know what I said too. Like I said, we are dissing about everything and nothing. Because 2020, when you started tech, you've seen the world of computer engineering, you've seen the world of movie production as an actor, as a scriptwriter, as a director. That 2020, that was when I started life. That was when. No, do you know? I don't want to say you are old. You're old. You're old soul. That was when I started life. I knew you started lives.
Okay, I didn't tell you the odd job that I did.
You did.
I did an odd job.
Which job
Once-
again?
One time, I worked in a car wash
Okay.
in 2017, 2018.
Were you broke?
No, I wasn't. It was my dad's car wash.
Oh, you worked your happy. You have daddy.
No,
He
no.
placed you on salary.
He's not he's the owner. He doesn't work in the car wash. Like, he doesn't work there. He
No, I
established a
get
car
it.
wash. So my brother and I used to go there to go and read the people that are working up. So we just go there and say, Egbon, emu 2K one way, emu 3K one way. And these people have actually worked. Washing a micro at that time was 200 naira or 300 naira.
Oh.
So we go there, we just go and collect 2K. One of those days, my dad just woke up in the morning and said we should pick an extra clothes. We thought we were going to.
See, that
to the
made you
farm.
work for him.
Yeah, and he just drove us to the car wash and said, "So you guys are not doing anything at home during the break from uni, you guys should start washing cars here and earn whatever you guys are collecting from these people."
So, make it make sense to me. Imagine I was Valet Cruz's girlfriend in uni, and I just passed through the car wash. I would find my boyfriend washing cars.
Yes, you would.
What would you tell me if I was your girlfriend?
That I'm washing cars in my dad's car wash.
Okay.
No, I mean, there's the dignity of labor.
I knew you were going to say that. You know, I wanted to say there is dignity in labor, and you just spat it out.
There's the dignity of labor, right? I am more proud to say I worked there than me to have said that I was a fraudster.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So you would say that you are not the kind of man that can be ashamed of what he's doing.
No. You can never, one, you can't broke shame me. Number two, you can't work shame me. As long as I'm doing, I'm already winning.
You're already
Kind of.
winning. As
So-
long as you're doing, you're winning. Omo, see the kind of persons I'm friends with.
But
See the kind of persons I'm friends with. Don't play.
so that's just like the basics. And I didn't start tech as a technical person.
Okay,
I
as a
started tech rewriting.
oh.
So a lot of people think you can just, the only time you can come into tech is if you're technical, you need to write codes. And so now I write very limited code, very, very limited code. Yeah. So I started as a content writer.
Okay.
It was before the advent of AI.
I like when writers say that too. I've been doing that before AI, so I know my audience. Say it.
Before
Yeah.
the advent of AI.
Very needed.
In 2019, I started channeling my writing into writing content for blogs. So back then we used to charge 5 naira per word for blogs. So you write 1,000 words for a particular article, that's 5,000 naira. So I used to do that, and then I felt like it could be more. So my friends and I, we used to leave our school, go to AU, attend conferences, do a lot of stuff. For us
By
to
the
work.
way, I met him at a conference. That's the side note.
Yeah. So to brush up our minds, because we knew that the major tool that we had, apart from time and energy, was the mind. So we needed to brush our mind. We were attending all sorts of conferences and everything and anything that we could get our hands on. We use our last card to enter bus to Ife sometimes.
Wow.
So one of those events, that was where I learned that I could do content writing. Content writing was a thing.
Then
Where there was a word we used to blog writing. So
Okay.
just only blog writing, that content writing was a thing. That people build websites and they actually are supposed to fill it with UI, like user interface and user experience kind of content, kind of language, you get it. So that was when I now started content writing. So 2020, COVID struck, and then I was home for a period of time. Then my mom offered me a job that I felt I could not do. I'm somebody that knows I can't do any physical work. Apart from that car wash, I knew when I worked in that car wash, I cannot do anything that has to do with physical, heavy lifting and all that. So,
I mean, you can't because side piece. I want to shame you to my audience. So Vale Cruz is the one that did the setting up, and while he was setting up, he was sweating profusely. He was sweating like he took a bath. In my mind, I'm like, am I sure I'm not enslaving this man? So yes, the side piece, you cannot do physical work, right?
so I knew I could not do physical work. It wasn't my thing.
Okay.
I get fatigued really easy. So I just thought, what could I do? So I got an internship with iDigital Space. I don't know if that company still works, right? I got an internship with iDigital Space. It was supposed to be a 6 month internship, where I think I caught it in the middle because I got another job.
Oh.
So my first job, my first official job, apart from secondary school teaching and teaching practice,
You studied
was
education.
yeah, political science education.
Okay.
So apart from that, the only gig I ever got was the first gig I got. I got it without a CV. In fact, 2 weeks later, after I started the work, I printed my own employment letter.
You got makes sense.
I got the job with Future Digital as a junior content developer.
Okay.
So I was developing content. So at that point in time, these guys were writing up to like, they were building up to like 30 websites per month. It was a very big company. So we're always locked in, right? Because of the COVID. And I would see the sales guys bringing in websites in the midnight, like, because they are on a commission based job. And I'm the one that's supposed to write content for those websites. Where is the sleep?
True.
So I wasn't. I was satisfied with my job because I was doing something that I really, really loved.
Mm-hmm.
The pay was commensurate to the job, but it wasn't enough. At a point in time, I was spending 12,000 naira on transport for a 25,000 naira salary, although lunch inclusive, lunch and breakfast inclusive. For 25,000 naira salary, that leaves me with 13,000 naira.
Yes.
I didn't have anything I was spending money on, to be honest. I lived with my parents, so there's always food.
I guess.
Note, if you are working and don't force yourself to do big boy and leave your parents' house, stay there. Stay there.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Stay there. And I'm facing it. I'm just telling you.
You're facing me.
Side note.
So you feel like you should still be your parents?
If I had the chance to stay in my parents' house right now,
Proximity.
yes, it's just because it's far away. I'm working is far away from where they are.
I'm still one of those persons that isn't living alone. I live with my parents in Ibadan, and when I go to Lagos, I live with family. So I think it can be.
It's not okay.
So let me cut you short. I think we've been able to gather that you put your hands on a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with me. I've done quite a lot, but in the same field. For me, I'm a multi-potentialite in the same field. I don't know if that makes sense. So say 2020, I started my podcast. From my podcast, I've been writing since before 2020. So I write all those normal poems. Let me tell you my name when I was a poem. Should I tell you my pen name? Niffy Inks. Then at a point, it now became Huristically Nips.
Wow.
Yes, that was my name. It was a thing for me. Like, we would write with, I don't know if you know that app that we usually used to write. Kinikon Write. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
There is Mirror, but there is one, something Write. It will customize you. See different writers. It will customize your name. You can write in different backgrounds. You can't remember the name. Something Write. I can't remember, but I wrote there. I wrote there to the point that, should I share this? I would. To the point that there was a time I had a talking stage and we do writing challenges where I would write expressing. So we did like a love note. Where not a love note.
More people have been playing love.
I've been playing love since, so I'm a love again. I don't joke with love.
Oh my God.
So like we would write, say, from different purviews, from the purview of the man to the purview of the woman. For people that know me, it's called Bim Bada. That's the name of the series, Bim Bada, Bimbo and Bada. So we named the series Bim Bada series. And it was just us expressing love to each other, but with the series. So we did that for quite a long time. I would write my purview, we'd write his purview, like that. So I did write it. Then, this same talking stage of mine, not a talking stage, he was a friend, but we were too close. You know when you're close with a guy and people begin to think, oh, there's a thing. Very close. I don't joke with the guy till date. It's still someone I hold in high esteem, right? So we're just talking and it was like, so aside from this writing, what do you like? I said, I love talking. Then he goes, don't you think you can start something with talking? I mean, you're in school, you can build it into something bigger. Before I knew it, I recorded an audio, sent it to my friends, sent it to our class group. Then we started a radio, Bura Radio. That's what we called it, on WhatsApp. So we're sending it to groups. Then before we knew it, yes, before we knew it, I created a WhatsApp group. We're still in existence. I feel like showing you people. It's still on my page, Bura Radio. So it became before it now finally became a podcast. This is it. If the camera can pan, I don't know if the camera can. Yeah. See. So it became a thing. We have like 2 groups. At the time, it was close to like 3 groups. It was full. No, it was 256 capacity. 3 groups full. We created Telegram channel. It was a thing. So I did that before I found event posting, which is the present love of my life.
Somebody make some noise.
Right. So when I say that, when I see you, I see me in the sense of you are not scared to try. You are not scared to build stuff. And when you built Housmata that we're wearing right now, I was motivated. And that's why I'm always very strategic with my friendship. Like I said, the way I met you is a very weird way. I mean, I met you when I was hosting.
Doing crowd work.
Do you get? I was hosting an event and I was engaging the audience. Before you knew, you came on stage. I got your contact after the event. Then I had an event, speaking engagement, and you offered to record me. Till date, I'm still very grateful for that gesture. Because that's the reason there's a video on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, called My Story. You can check it out. He recorded that video, right? And it just really said a lot of things about your art. So aside from being a great person, I think you're someone that has very kind heart. And I think it's your kindness that bettered at Housmata, in the sense that you're trying to solve and simplify housing problems, especially for Africans, right? So I want you to tell me, walk me through the path. Why would you choose to create an app for renting?
Thank you very much for that question.
Exactly.
Solving for is, if we cannot bring down the price of rent, because nobody can actually control it, not even the government, we should be able to mitigate the fees that people pay. So on Housmata, regardless of the fact that we work with property managers, you will never get a house that is higher than 30%. And what's beautiful is you will also get instant agreements. So you pay, the transactions are recorded not just through a screenshot of payment. It's just recorded as transactions are passed through this for this particular purpose, and you get an instant agreement. You can also owe these people to account for what they need to fix in your house by also using the issue raising module. So it is, like I said, I always want to solve problems, right? It is in the passion to solve that problem. Like, you want to put rent in Azap, let's just see how we can use tech to solve it now. Meanwhile, that was one of the biggest mistakes I made. Thinking tech is the major problem. It wasn't.
Yeah, it's the people.
It's behavioral. It's more behavioral.
Yeah, than technical. So I love the fact that you finally went back to the fact that you're a kind person. Because it's only kind people that will be looking at solving problems. And the truth is, beyond being kind, I feel like any entrepreneur should always look towards solving a problem. Because when you solve a problem, you have a ready market. And once you have a ready market, you get money. Right? So now let's talk about the dark side of being an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur as it is. We wait for gigs, right? For us to have our income. And you're an entrepreneur that pays people. How is it like in Nigeria? How is it like? Briefly, because it's spoken for a long time.
Whenever I think about it, I used to think, people that used to say, ninja, salary week is coming. You look, come here. I don't think they're exaggerating. They are not exaggerating. Salary week is, no matter the amount you are making, salary week is always like this. And for us, that we also have to be patient. It's a startup, so we're not making quite enough. In fact, we're bleeding more than we're making right now, but we just have to do it, right? And we know that these things are important. We've been building Housmata since November 2024. We launched in August 2025, and we did not have more than the 4 standing members of the team for the whole year till January, that we had to employ 2 more people to take on more jobs because there was more responsibilities and not putting those systems in place, not putting that structure in place. Regardless of the amount you're going to spend, it will cost you more if you don't have that structure. So that's what it is like for me. I personally have not been paid since August 2023.
Is that being paid?
I've been paid once, last December.
Okay. So
100,000.
you're talking about okay, strap.
Yes. I paid myself 100,000. Now my co-partner, we got paid for the first time 100,000 in 2025 December from 2023 that we actually started our company. So it's a lot, but we also know that that sacrifice is needed.
I know sacrifices are needed, especially when you're bootstrapping, right? So I think we've said a whole lot. Like I said, this is about everything and nothing. But at least you'll be able to get a lot about the fact that number one, life is not linear. Life is in a lot of zigzags and all sorts. And the fact that Housmata would help you sort all your housing needs, everything, literally everything. And I'm not even kidding. When I was booked to host the launch, I checked the app. The UI UX is amazing. It's something that is easy for you to like understand. And I'm not saying it because he's my friend. It's really nice. So like he said, check outmatter.com. I think you said that before. MATA. Yeah. Check it out. And of course, check on Google Play Store and just make use of Housematter. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do well to like the video.
Help us to like, help us to share,
Okay.
help us to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you and God bless you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Everything he said and more. Vale Cruz, the final question: when are you getting married?
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you should think twice when you're picking friends that will see you through.
It's the truth. When are you going to get married? Please do. I need to host the wedding. I'm your master of ceremonies. And you should look for your money and get it right. You know, I will give you the original charge. I'm sending you my rate card. If I do this to my friend, who are you? I say that. I just said all that to say that. Who are you? Thank you for watching. Bye. Again, let me introduce myself again before I go. My name is Buraola Olagbike. I'm a professional master of ceremonies. I'm an audio video creator. I'm a public speaking coach, and of course, I'm a YouTuber. Thank you for watching. Now say bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'm a bully, I know.